This place is an experiment, a collaborative project that reflects human nature and its behaviors. The tendency to make a home and to have a sense of belonging. This place is therefore creative, but also destructive, evidencing interventionism and the formation of alliances to enforce it or endure it. This place represents the social constructs of humanity and its capacity of consensus, either imposed or agreed upon, and, even sometimes, the lack thereof. This place started as a white canvas, where anyone could place one colored pixel every 5 minutes. For 83 hours, uncountable stories developed before everything returned as it started. One of them was mine, and it went like this. So I woke up Friday in the morning and, as usual, I went to check my email, Facebook, YouTube, and obviously Reddit when I see this. I instantly clicked it. At first, I thought it was some sort of serious notification, but to my surprise, I saw that it was rPlace. I got super excited. The canvas was still empty for the most part. It was about 9 in the morning and thought, I have to play this. I want to be in here. So I looked around for a bit trying to find a good place to start placing pixels till I found that a small creeper was at the top of the canvas, towards the middle line. This was the perfect spot, I thought, so I started drawing my logo. In no time, I realized that there was a G a little bit upwards and asked to myself, is that good for Minecraft? And then I saw it. To the right, there was Etho. I became super happy. I couldn't believe it. What a coincidence. This was indeed the perfect spot. So I continued maintaining my logo and helping drawing the surroundings like for 30 to 20 minutes. Everything was strangely still, like if I was the only one placing pixels. Then I went to check the Ethos Labs on Reddit, and people there were talking something about being eaten by flags. I was like, what do you mean? Everything is super chill. I reloaded the page and boom! The only thing that could be seen was an eternal blue and red everywhere. I was there like a fool, placing pixels in a glitched page for 30 minutes without even realizing. By then, the canvas was already full, and trying to find a 3x3 clearing for my logo was almost impossible. I went again to the Ethos Lab Reddit and saw that they had moved Etho to somewhere more to the left and below from where I was. So I went to check that place and it was full already. I found a little spot in the corner to the side of the France flag and a stripe of hearts, but a green blob was obstructing me. Every time I tried to place a pixel in the green blob, it was removed almost immediately. Like, why someone wants to preserve that? Anyways, they were super aggressive, so I went to find another spot. Soon I found the Hermitcraft area. It was being flooded by the Argentina flag and Brazil's small flags. By this time, I wasn't placing any pixel because I was waiting for something to resolve. I was just trying to preserve the Hermitcraft logo and the ethos that was there. Then I tried to place some pixels of my own in the surroundings, but nah, instantly removed it. By that time, I thought it was impossible. Not a single pixel is free. I just need a 3x3 spot. So I went back to the previous area next to the France flag and tried to sneak my way into the bullet with a gun drawing below the Deep Rock Galactic. Strangely, I survived there for some minutes. They were respecting my little area, but eventually they had plans for themselves, and in no time, I was gone. I tried moving to another place, and found an area to the side of this disturbing phase, but hardly survived for 1 hour or so, constantly fighting. I went back to the Hermitcraft area and helped drawing the hermits' heads and gaining terrain from Brazil. Then I tried to place my logo below Jelly, to the right of B-Dubs, and then below Vintage Beef, but the Hermitcraft people had plans to keep building there. So I tried to the right of the Green Road, in the Brazil zone, but with no success. It was the first day, and I already felt beaten. It was impossible. Then I found an unresolved area in the corner between the Blue Jays and the Orca logo. Canadians are nice, right? Well, indeed they are, because I placed my logo there and it was looking pretty nice. I was literally safe there. Just a random attack by uncoordinated people. I even went to the dentist and, on my return, found that my logo was still there. I took advantage of this quietness to make a backup logo. There was a small spot below the first etho, but I thought that it was going to be impossible, not worth the try. So I ended placing another 2 Clovo in this little area, right next to the Rainbow Road, almost knowing it was not going to last. I went to sleep feeling nervous and hoping the Canadians would respect my little area, and, who knows, maybe protect me. But now, the second day, I found both of my logos gone. The one next to the Blue Jays was replaced by some Fox letters. Tried to fight for a spot, but eventually decided to move to another place. I was decided. I will occupy the small space below Etho 1. The area looked like in conflict, so I started placing pixels, but got interrupted by my normal life tasks. When I came back, there were some eyes around there, but were being replaced with black, so I made my move. I started placing my logo on the right while someone was trying to place something on the left and sometimes invading my area. Someone contacted me by the Reddit chat and turned out that a user with the name of Skyrax was trying to place a piston and I believe a redstone torch. Diplomacy happened and we built together the piston and protected my logo. I loved the piston, by the way, it's so cute. Also, I was so determined in this task that I didn't even notice that the canvas was extended. Then I went to sleep. On Sunday morning, there were those eyes again. I was about to start fighting back but realized, well, maybe they really want to have that area too. I told my wife and she was like, no, fight back. It's your place. I was like, nah, other people deserve to have a chance also. Then I saw that the eyes were being griefed with no fight back, so I made my move again. I think it was another Indian flag. After a little fight, I was able to place my logo again and even the piston. All day went nice and easy. I even went to another city to visit family. I mean, my logo and the piston were for the most part destroyed all the time, but the fight back wasn't that hard. I received a little help from Parreblo, Renation Gaming and others. All this time, I also was protecting the Blue Heart, the Green Head and Etho, but I didn't mess with the constant battle between Deep Rock Galactic and India. If I happened to get some of the two mad, I would have been gone in an instant. Monday morning, I found yet another pair of eyes in the place, but now they were red. I just watched it for a while, letting the eyes be until I saw they were being replaced by yet another flag. So I intervened and fought with someone that eventually contacted me via the Reddit chat and telling me that he was trying to make the Kurdish flag just for a screenshot. I agreed to help him and went to the task. However, it was hard. Someone was trying to do something else there, so I told Kawasui to split the area in two and build the flag to the left and my logo to the right. He agreed, finished the flag, and went away. I was then left alone, fighting and quickly losing. Turns out there were some Spanish people trying to build yet another flag. After fighting for a while, we agreed to split the area again in two so they can place the flag to the right of my logo, with the condition that I have to build the flag first. I just agreed, built their flag, and soon enough they were gone. I left the Spanish flag there just for respect, when the area got attacked again by what appeared to be another flag, one with red and white. I didn't have the chance to negotiate with them when suddenly, out of nowhere, a massive attack wiped both of us in a flash. It was bad. The attackers were erasing not just my area, even Etho and the Grid Head were being wiped out at an incredibly fast pace. I left my area to die just to protect the two heads above. This was serious. I went to the Etho Discord to ask for help. They already knew what was happening. Some disrespectful people were trying to build the 2000th Amogus there by any means. All the Etho Discord started to help, but it was not enough. I had to bring the big guns, and I'm kinda ashamed of this because I borrowed two of my wife's emails and another email of mine to make 3 alt accounts to fight back. Even then, it was impossible. Then, someone asked the Hermitcraft people to help, and when they arrived, we finally won the battle. We built again the Green Head and Etho, and even they helped me to build the piston back, which was gone for the entire day. After a couple of hours, I think, the blanketing started to happen. At first I thought it was a massive nuke attack, but after trying to place a pixel, finding that only white can be placed, I realized that it was the end. And there it is, I was able to be in the last picture. This story involved only a minuscule part of the canvas, and it is overwhelming to think of how many stories lie in each pixel. I almost feel guilty for that entire people that wanted that spot as well. And up to today, I don't feel that much happy. I feel kinda selfish being around such big communities. But in the other end, I had a lot of fun, interacted with new people, and was able to be part of history.